Hello and welcome. Today we're going to compare the Parrot Mambo and the Ryze Tello drones to see which one of these small drones provides the best value and bang for the buck. Now both these drones are very similar in size and appearance and even specifications, but ultimately one provides the better value. Now I've reviewed each of these independently on my channel, and I have the links down below in the description so you can look at those. But for now we're going to do a brief comparison to determine which one is the best value. So starting here on the left, this is the Parrot Mambo, and this retails now currently for around $100, a little over $100, with just the basic set, just the drone itself. And it is a brushed motor small quadcopter that's very nimble and agile, and it does have optical flow positioning here at the bottom with an additional sensor. It doesn't have a dedicated front camera, but it has a low res optical flow camera here at the bottom that does technically take pictures. It doesn't take videos that I'm aware of, and it's a neat little quadcopter, and its main main attractive feature is that it has several accessories, and you can put Legos here on the top, and this will fly around Legos or certain accessories such as an FPV camera, a grabber, or a little toy pellet cannon. And so that's what makes this kind of an interesting choice. Now here on the right, this is the Ryze Tello, and it's similar in regards that it is also a brushed motor quadcopter, and it also does have optical flow positioning here at the bottom. It has I presume a low res camera as well, although primarily the pictures are taken with this 5 megapixel 720p HD camera, which also does take video and even stabilized video when flying in the slower rates. The main point on this one, or the main attractive feature, is primarily the dedicated front camera that it does come with out of the box. And this one also does retail for around the same price as the Mambo. This one retails for $99, basically $100. So in terms of price, they're both the same, and in terms of what you get out of the box, they're very similar, only that for the $100 on the Telo, you get a pretty decent camera that records video and even has stabilized footage. They both hold their position very well with their optical flow positioning. It seems to me that the Telo does it a little better, a little it's more stable as far as the optical flow and holding a position. But this one does a very good job as well. These both can be flown with controllers. I'll show you them here in a second. So the Parrot Mambo does have several accessories, and one of which is the Parrot Fly Pad, which gives it a little more range, but neither of these has really great range. But it does have the Parrot Fly Pad. But on the Ryze Tello, you could also purchase, in addition, a Bluetooth controller for your phone that is compatible with the Telo app, and you could fly it using physical joysticks. So in that regards, they're very similar. Neither really has an advantage because you can use a joystick with both. It all comes down to what you want to do with these drones. If you want to tinker around with them and play, put the Lego pieces and use the different accessories that comes with the Parrot Mambo, then the Mambo may be the best choice for you. But if you're more into pictures and photography, and you want like a selfie drone that's real compact and easy to take around, then the Telo may be for you, because out of the box it has a pretty decent camera. In which the Mambo doesn't really have much of a camera out of the box. Now, in theory, the Telo could do some of the things that the Mambo does, because this faceplate is removable. In fact, they have different color ones. They have a white, a red, a yellow, and a blue, I believe. Either Ryze or a third-party company could come out with a plate that has these Lego-type rings on them, molded into the plastic. And if they do that, you could also mount little Lego pieces and fly this around the house with different creations on top of it. And I'm sure they could come out with other accessories as well, just like the Mambo does. But currently, there's really not too many accessories for this. Primarily, you could just buy a Bluetooth controller, and they have different face plates, but that's about it. Another advantage, or one advantage that the Telo has, is it comes with a larger battery, and the flight time is a little longer on the Telo. The Mambo, out of the box, its flight time is about 8 or 9 minutes max, while the Telo, you can get anywhere from 10 to 12, maybe even 13 minutes flight time. So you get a little more flight time with the Telo. You get a higher res HD camera, front-facing camera out of the box, and it overall it seems like just the better value when buying just the out-of-the-box set. Now, the Mambo has all the separate accessories, which makes it very attractive. But ultimately, I think I would give it to the Telo, because the ability to have these extra accessories is always there. I'm sure it's just a matter of time before third-party vendors are going to come out with other accessories for this, and it's just an overall neat drone. I do notice that on the Mambo app, they do have, I think, some more options in terms of adjusting the flight characteristics and parameters, like the altitude and the speed and things of that nature. While on the Telo app, it's a little more limited. You only have 2 rates of speed, slow and fast, and I think they cap the altitude at about 10 meters, while the Parrot Mambo caps the altitude at about 82 feet. So you can go a little higher with the Parrot Mambo, but that's kind of a risk, because you could lose it. But overall, I think I would mainly give it to the Telo, because out of the box, for the same price, you're getting an HD camera that's really high quality, and you're getting a good quality drone with more flight time, and a possibility for a whole range of accessories to come. So that's my pick for the best value. But the Mambo is still a great, competent drone. So it all boils down to, what you want to do with it. If you're going to do a lot of indoor flying, and the idea of mounting different accessories on top of it is good for you, then maybe the Mambo is the way to go. But I think most people want to use these drones for their camera capabilities and as a selfie drone. So I recommend the Telo. So that's my choice for the best value between these two drones. So hope you found this informative. Thanks.